You've been tried to be wooed to West Coast several times, and you're like, no, I'm staying here. Why?
We love it here. Well, as you said, it's a great sports town. It's also really a burgeoning town for technology entrepreneurship. It's amazing to watch over the last few years how many more companies are starting here and how many more companies are staying here.
What about the talent pool? Because, of course, you've got MIT and Harvard, but are you also internationally driven? Is there worried about immigration, that sort of thing?
You know, I think there's an incredible talent pool here. Anything that will keep that thriving and doing well is great for us, and anything that makes that less so, you know, obviously it wouldn't be, but I'm not worried about that in Boston. I mean, there's such, you mentioned MIT and Harvard and all the great schools here. And also just an incredible population of international people coming through, students and the like. That's a real big reason why I think Boston has become a new technology hub, and I think will be viewed as that on the East Coast in the very near future. And
despite poo-pooing some West Coast woos, you have, of course, kept the money rolling in. And interestingly, LA Dodgers part owner has recently helped fund the latest round of $100 million. Where does that money go for DraftKings?
So a lot of that is going to be spent improving and expanding our product, both domestically and internationally. We're also going to increase our marketing. We kind of laid low a little bit last year, so we're not going to go up anywhere near like where we were at in 2015, but we think there's some room to grow the marketing budget. So those will be the two primary areas. And on the product side, we're really focused on improving the game offering socially and also for the more casual user by making the games a little bit easier to play and also making it easier to find and play with your friends.
Let's talk about the international expansion first of all, because of course it's just a month or so that we were in beta in Germany. Now it's going live. How is that going, and where else in the EU might you be able to jump off into, because you've got this license from Malta?
So Germany has been live along with Malta for a little over a month. And UK has been live for a little over a year, so really early to say, but we like what we see so far with Germany and Malta, and the UK is doing tremendously well. After a year, we're very, very pleased with the results. It's growing much faster than the US was at this point in time, and we've invested very little in there. We're still working on improving the product, adding payment methods, localizing it, so really I think we're in a position very soon to accelerate investment there, and I expect it to grow. As far as where we're going next, one nice thing about the Maltese license is it will allow us to expand into a lot of other countries in the EU. We're also looking at Australia as a point that we'd like to expand into, and we're just starting to look at Asia and Latin America, but too early to kind of say what we'll be doing there.